Roll up, roll up, do-do-do-do. Roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up.
What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Man, this is Monday night, evening, whatever y'all want to call it. It's your boy K Styles here. And of course, on my stage left, you got the mad scientist himself, the great one, Mr. Mad Mike Sports.
What's happening? What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing? Hey, man, everybody give us some red and black, and there's some fire
Right?
emojis. We need some likes. We need some subs. Give us all of it. We want it all. Brand new socks and drawers.
Give it all up. Give it all up. And it's your boy K Styles, aka the Sixth Man, aka the Fat Man of AFN. And today I got the Zen Bees on, so I am Zen today. And this is Mondays, kicking it with Just Kstylz. If a lot of people that may be new to this, y'all kicking it with your boy here. I got Mike here, and we just gonna talk football. We're gonna talk whatever. Football,
Mm-hmm.
basketball, personal stuff, whatever we do here. So I see all the red and black in here. As what Madness call it, let's go ahead and give out the roll call. Shout out to the Magnificent One. I'm gonna incorporate that as well.
Magnificent.
Man, let's see who we got. We got Trucker Mike. He the first one in here today.
There you
Mr.
go.
Motivator. Eric McDowell Jr., Joseph Thornton, Mr. Lee, YMO F. Jamal, Yusuke Knight, Malik Holmes, Tev Sports and Gaming, Brian Peoples. Hey, Jude Talk Sports is in the building. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love. Reggie C2K. We got the Nerd King, Anthony Jackson, Tony Wright, Miss Asia Green is in the building. I know y'all gonna show her some love as well.
Yeah, give us some flowers. Give Miss Asia some flowers. I know y'all good.
Give Miss Asia some flowers. Yeah, if y'all got the flower mode, give her some flowers. Eric Dennis, what's going on? We got Saint 16 in the building, Georgia, Texas boy. Man, Mike, Mike, how are we doing this evening and how's everybody's day been? Everybody that's watching, how your day been? Has it been good? You put good. It's been okay, okay, bad, bad. If it's bad, hopefully we can make it better for you. So
Oh
what's going
yes.
on?
Oh yes.
What's
Uh,
going on?
after yesterday, man, I lost about 4 million brain cells. So I'm just not. I'm not in a ranting mode. I'm not. I'm in a learning, a more softer kind of. You gonna get mellow Mike today, barring any dumb ignorant stuff. You gonna get mellow Mike today. We gonna educate y'all today.
If a lot of people that don't know is Sunday, instead of having the red clay sports on Saturday, we had an impromptu on Sunday. And if you caught the last 25 minutes of yesterday's show, Lord have mercy.
But
I think a lot of us ended up being ignorant after that.
bro, I didn't want to do any more content. I took the rest of the day off. I had planned to do more some content on my other channel, man, my
Right.
network, and I was like, look, I like that took all the energy out. I was just like, it's
And a lot of people don't know is that the reason why titled the show today as far as hypocrisy of rating players is because of that call Sunday. And what I mean by the hypocrisy is more so of going off of emotion more so than the fact. He didn't give the fact of why
mhm.
he was emotional. And that is why it kind of went ignorant real quick. Marquia Williams, what's going on? Jamal Grant. But before we talk about that, let's go ahead and get some stuff out the way here first. if it decides to come up. More Falcons training camp. I know a lot of people have said the defense looked good today. Um, I know a lot of people have been talking about that Isaiah Oliver interception. I know it. We've been catching a whole lot of hell on Twitter about Matt Ryan being on mid-season form. I know that's what I got. I'm like, what the fuck? But the whole purpose, we have to tell you folks, the whole purpose of training camp is to get all of the kinks out your armor first. And instead of saying, well, Matt Ryan looked terrible on that throw, can we say Isaiah Oliver looked great on that interception? I mean,
Yeah, I probably don't know why I did that.
Bam! Now I'm gonna do that though. but Mike, well, tell me about that. How did you feel about that when you saw that? And I want everybody in the chat give your opinions as well.
Well, I went back, and of course, you guys know I do NFL player trackers. At the moment, I'm just doing Falcon trackers, and I have a tracker for Isaiah Oliver's career. I want to go back and kind of, from year to year, I want to give people kind of a breakdown of his improvements, his decline, like what went wrong, what went right. That's what I wanted to do throughout his entire career when he's with the Falcons. And what I came up with is that Isaiah Oliver, he's at best when he has to go forward. So him being a safety, it brings out that dog. We always talk about, what helps a player. Go ahead.
Hold on. We forgot to say it. Yeah. He got a memo. Joseph said, "Yeah, you talk about Buddy from the Falcons." Yeah,
Buddy from the Falcons.
Yeah, Buddy from the Falcons. Yeah,
yeah, we forgot about it already.
Yeah, Buddy from the Falcons got the interception.
Buddy from the Falcons. Right.
If y'all didn't see the show Sunday, you're gonna know where we got there from.
Yeah, I know why. But we always talk about what helps players gain their confidence, and for Isaiah Oliver, him backpedaling is not like him in retreat mode doesn't help him. Gain confidence. And that's, as a coach, you got to understand what helps give your defense and your team confidence. And like when Isaiah Oliver's in attack mode, he's a much better corner. This is why you saw him playing in the slot. He knows that he has help behind him. He knows that he have help beside him, and he knows he has help, on either side. So like he knows that he has help, so he can be in attack mode rather than retreat mode, and have to think about it. So when you put him in that rover position where he's the last line of defense, he's in attack mode, whether it's sideways or going, whether it's sideways going horizontal or vertical. Like he is in attack mode. So that's why you see the interception, with him. He has the how long is his wingspan, Kstylz?
He got a 6'10" wingspan.
A 6'10" wingspan. So picture a John Collins, okay? He got that John Collins.
He got a John Collins.
The dude got a 6'9" wingspan. So you got a guy like that playing safety with a 6'9" wingspan. Even a guy like Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, like when that ball is in the air, he's one of those guys that can go get it. So that's why it's like you see Matt Ryan throw the ball to a spot. There's quarterbacks in the NFL, they're trained to throw deep balls to a spot rather than throw it at a corner. So that's what Matt Ryan did. He threw it to a spot. Isaiah Oliver been a fourth-year corner at this point. He just went and got it. He went and got it. And with that wingspan, like one-handed, I don't know many DBs and I don't know many DBs or corners that can snag a ball out. Like he literally snagged the ball out of hand with one hand and took off. So he's a good runner. He's a good runner with the ball in his hand. So you put him at safety, put him in that rover position. That's why I said Charles. I compared him to Charles Wilson because Charles Wilson is the same type of DB. When you put him, when Charles Wilson has to go sideways, he's not as great. He's still a great corner, but when he has to go sideways, he kind of lose that, that aggressiveness. But when you put Charles Wilson in a position where he got to go straight, backwards, and be a safety, that's why he's one of the best safeties of all time, because you put Charles Wilson in a position where he can go back and forwards and attack. That dude is an interception machine. So when we talk about Charles Wilson, he's a big corner and he can tackle well. That's exactly what Isaiah Oliver is. He has the tools, but you got to put him in a position where he can attack. And that's what we saw with him. They're building his confidence attacking.
I was about to say, they're streaming out already on the tripping side of the game, boy. It looked like you froze and then I froze.
Oh, hey, man.
They killing us already, bro.
I did it early today. It was fine.
Exactly. 11 minutes in, we already getting problems. So, but before I get to my thing, I'm gonna go ahead and get into some of these comments here and see what the people talk about. Ultra Shadow 97 said, hopefully that Isaiah Oliver interception was a sign of things to come for him. Like I said, 6'10" wingspan, rover. Bruh, yeah. Just as long as he's able to play in that position where he's comfortable at. Anthony Jackson says, I can't wait till we watch them play for real on Friday. Yes, first preseason game is on Friday. The thing about when we looking at preseason, we're not looking for wins and losses. We're looking for continuity, scheme, and how the players fit in these roles. That's how you build a team. Tony Wright says, our 5th round pick, Antetokounmpo Ogundeji, has been taking the reps with the first team as head coach Arthur Smith stated he has earned those reps.
That's okay. K-Star called it. K-Star called it.
That's my dude right there. I told you, that's my dude. I'm riding with him.
The first one he put me onto him. K-Star, I've been telling you.
If y'all don't believe me, get the Kicking It with K-Style show after the draft. Yeah. I'm big on AO. Corinthian Lester says Guts Goodies AFN, aka the A-Team. Appreciate the love. Yeah. Corinthian said he still drained from yesterday's show, basically.
Man, look, boy, I'm not joking when I said, bro, I had planned to do like 3 or 4 videos yesterday, and after that, I was like, nah, bro.
You had 3, 4 videos worth of a blooper at the end. That's how you end it. That's how you end the show on some BS, bro. That was funny right there.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was hilarious, boy.
Eric McDowell said, y'all ready for this upcoming season? Falcons are about to shock the world.
I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
I'm the man. Yeah. But getting back to Isaiah Oliver, I remember a question I asked you a while back ago about as far as, do you think Isaiah Oliver would kind of fit in that strong safety type of position? Doesn't it sound like he's kind of like that second strong safety that they playing him now?
Yep. And you kind of called it. You kind of called it with Eric Harris, because you said Eric Harris is a guy that is like, he's a strong safety. And when you look at their build, they have almost the exact same build. They both long, wiry, and they are great when they going forwards. They're going backwards instead of going horizontal. That's what a lot of safeties, you're not going to get an Ed Reed, you're not going to get Troy Polamalu, where these guys have great hips. Like, safeties typically don't have great hips. So what you want to do is have them going forward. You want them going backwards, being the last line of defense. Safeties are best when they're attacking. So, and that's Isaiah Oliver. That's why I contribute. That's why I say he's a lot like, older version of Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson didn't have those hips in the latter of his career. He was best when he was in attacking mode. So having put him in second, they did the same thing with Rod Woodson. He the same type of body. These are the same type of body structures. Rod Woodson, Eric Harris, Isaiah Oliver, Charles Woodson. They have the same type of body structure. So when these guys are attacking, they have the long limbs. They can get the passes. They can hit players. They can again. They are better when they're attacking. So I think Isaiah Oliver. I think he'll be a perfect strong safety, to be honest, because he's a great tackler. And like I said, you can go check out the player tracker, Isaiah Oliver. It's about 3 videos there, so check that out. And you can go over to Just Kstylz. He got Adetokunbo Ogundeji. He got that video where he was talking about him. Also, it's like this is things that we've been talking about for months. It just come to fruition, man.
Yeah. Hey, J Rock is in the chat too. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love in here too, man. He in here kicking it with y'all in the chat. But yeah, and I'm glad you kind of brought up Eric Harris too, because if you actually think about it now, like especially with Isaiah Oliver kind of being on that rover situation, doesn't that sound like a 3 safety defense? Where you literally have 3 safeties that can kind of interchange to where they can line up wherever. Because remember I said Eric Harris came into the NFL as a linebacker. He played linebacker in the Canadian Football League, so he has experience in that position too. So it's all about the interchangeable parts. Hey, I'm loving it. Hey, like I said, I'm glad I'm glad they put him inside, because I think that's where this team's defense was missing, was that interior corner that you could blitz, that could be physical, basically just act like another linebacker.
A more athletic version of Brian Poole. Brian Poole was a good tackler. He could do all that, but he was just not very athletic. And not like that's what you're getting, a more athletic Brian Poole.
All right. Got a question. I actually got a comment here. I want you to go ahead and hit this one up right quick. This is the brand new news for the Falcons. It said, what are your thoughts on D'Onta Foreman signing?
Matt Carey kind of said it for me. I don't think they want to just give people the job. They're going to make you work for it. Even if you pretty much have it set, they're going to make you work for it. Nothing is going to come easy with this team. Your ass is going to grind. All right? So just because, we have it kind of locked for the most part. You saw Caleb Huntley when he got his shot. Dude, he looked great. So I don't think
that was my face when I saw him cutting back.
That dude got some sweet feet. All right, you talking about some Walter Payton. That dude got some sweet feet, boy. That dude looked very good. When like I said, he looked damn good. Like I said, he reminds me of really, I say Eric Dickerson / Tevin Coleman style. He's a big back with pretty good feet. So like when I saw him, as far as like D'Onta Foreman, he's a power back, and that's essentially what they're saying. You're gonna have to work for this quadrant. This is quadrant. That quadrant is the power back. All right, we got Caleb Huntley. You can see that he's going to be the big playback. If it's not going to be Jamie Hawkins, like Caleb Huntley is going to be the big playback. I can already see that just with looking at how he's running and how he ran during the scrimmage. Like, dude is a big playback. So it's like, this is quadrant. You better get your ish together, because we're going to bring in another guy. and you gonna compete. This is right. We gonna see if Quadri Olison is gonna step up and work for it. If he really that guy who everybody think he is, this is his time. So we signed Deontay Foreman to be that power back. If Quadri Olison can't be it,
Right. I still think Quadri Olison would be fine, but like I said, he got to work for it. That's the main thing. You got to work for it.
mm-hmm.
But yeah. So Tony Wright says, I think it'll be a long shot for Foreman making a team, as Caleb Huntley is a beast, so Foreman has been brought in to compete. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And the one thing that I will say about this too is by bringing in the competition like that, you're trying to set the foundation for the next quarterback. You're setting the foundation for the next guy
Mm-hmm.
that's going to take over. And that's how you build a team. You build a team doing that. We got Trammell Kellop in here, Saints fan, is still here talking shit. So, he coming here. He like I said, he shows up and shows some love. So we ain't gonna beat on him too much because I know he got the Michael Thomas issue going on over there. Yeah, look, Utah Sports said it right here. He said it best. Step up or get stepped on.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's really it.
Okay, the Nerd King asked, how do you feel about Deidre not being waived? I'm not surprised.
If you don't give a damn, I don't give up. If you don't give a damn, I don't give up. If you don't give a damn, look, that's really it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You got to step up.
It's not, like I said, it's not he hasn't got enough playing time, and with him not having enough on the tape, with the new coaches coming in, he has a bigger hill to climb, and he didn't impress enough. Because you think about it, you got Grady Jarrett, you got Jacob Tutoy, man, you got Taquan Graham, you got. I don't want to put Tyler Davidson in, but I'll put Tyler Davidson in this motherfucker. You got Marlon Davidson, so it's that D tackle spot is a pretty crowded room. But like I said, it's just one of those cases where, and Fred Moore said it here. Shouts out to Deidre Sanat, another bust from Thomas Dimitri. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how many times we got top 3 round picks done just like ain't did a crap for us. Like, oh my goodness.
Oh man. All right, I gotta answer this question right here. This from my lady right here. She says, which should be with the recent acquisitions and all, do you think the Falcons have the tools to have a winning season? Yeah, that's a Harvard graduate right there.
You got that right, boy. Woo.
Lord,
you're talking about a novelist right there. You guys a couple of books out there that you guys can read. I actually I want to throw that out there.
Yeah, and don't forget, also a writer for Mad Mike Sports.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah. Yeah, they do have. Yeah, I'm about to say they do have the tools. They've always had the tools. It's all about, did you have the right coaching and the system to utilize those tools? You ain't finna take a jackhammer and try to jackhammer a foam pit. That's a waste of time.
Right. Right.
What you got to say about that, Mike?
I was actually about to use a Braves analogy. I know she'll like this. We're talking about, do we have the tools to make sure that to have a winning season? I always say this: when you have a Freddie Freeman on your team, when you have a Ronald Acuna, when you have an Ozzie Albies, those are the big three for the Braves. And you have for the Falcons, you have a Matt Ryan, you have a Greg Jerry, you have a Deion Jones. That's pretty much what you need to be, have a successful team. You got to have three superstars. The Falcons have three superstars on both sides of the ball. And that's the same thing with the Braves. You can have a good offense all you want, but if you don't have the pitching, the Braves' problem right now is not their hitting. These dudes, they do every time they average about 3 or 4 home runs a game. So they can hit.
Knocking the dust off that damn ball.
Hey, bro, it don't matter who. This dude Solar done came in. I didn't even know he even got him. That dude got like 15.
You talking about Jorge Solaro?
Yeah, whatever. Jorge, yeah, him. That dude just came out of nowhere hitting home runs. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the Falcons not having the offense. You got to have the necessary, tools outside of having the offense. There's never been a question whether or not the Braves have enough offense. It's never been a question whether or not the Falcons have enough offense. Do you have the pitching or do you have the defense to void, what the other team? Because if you can't stop the other team from scoring, what good is it? You're going to rely on the offense. You can't rely on Acuna and Freddie Freeman to hit damn 70 home runs a season. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing for Matt Ryan. You can't expect them to do that every game.
Why does that sound familiar?
That's why I said it. That's exactly why I said it.
We got and a man here already talking shit, talking about we need hooked on fire. Woman, I do have hooked on fire.
Really?
That's why I have to say my ABCs every day so I can remember how to fucking spell.
Hey, I can't say that. I made so many grammatical errors. That's why, Maggie, if you see any grammatical errors on Matt Mike Sports or AFN, it's probably because I did it.
All right. Did my homie right here, did my homie G Red, he a 49ers fan. He said anything is possible with Dan Quinn gone.
Even you know that. He's a 49er fan and he know it. Come on, bro.
But yeah, we can talk, like I said, he a 49er fan. Like I said, that my people. That's kind of where I get a lot of my information from as well as too, because we talk football as much. I said one of these days I'll get them on here. It just ain't gonna be the day because we usually reserve that for Fridays. So you already know how that goes. Yeah, motivated, dedicated said, yeah, Braves have no bullpen. Who the hell you telling?
Bro, we get no pitching whatsoever. You got a good coaching staff, but we ain't got no damn pitching. The pitching is the defense. We can't stop no damn body. It's the same with the Falcons. It's the same thing.
I was just about to say, where have we heard that before?
The Falcons can't stop no game going.
Hey, remember, that was the Hawks the first half of last season. Couldn't stop
120 points a game and couldn't stop nobody from scoring 130.
Hey, guess what? That sounded like Atlanta United too. They be up 2-0 and they end up tying
one half give up the whole lead.
Lord have mercy, boy. Man, we got so much traumatic experience with like Craig's dad said on Friday. Got peanut butter, no jelly. No, that was Smokey. My bad, that was Smokey. Smokey said you got peanut butter, no jelly.
Burger,
Kool-Aid, no sugar, ham, no burger. That's all it is. I almost got the characters mixed up there because I can remember him. Like,
I don't know. Hold on.
I'm in the kitchen.
Just a little bit of news. I don't know what this means. I got to look at it. But per Michael Rothstein, these are not as expected, cleared waivers and reverted to injured reserve for the Falcons. So I don't know exactly what that means. I have to kind of look at it, but I hope this isn't what I think it is. You waived him, so I'm assuming that he's off the team, but being that he wasn't claimed by anyone, he's on injured reserve by the Falcons.
Oh, okay. So yeah, basically, he's they put him on the for right now IR right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking there's like some technical things. So I don't think he will be back with the Atlanta Falcons. But once he comes off, they'll probably have some injury settlement. Being that he is hurt and injured, that's probably what I'm thinking. That he will, he's still with the team. Technically, he's still with the team. He has a contract with the team. So I'm thinking that they have to like first wait till he healed and come up with a injury settlement, so he can find another team. I'm thinking that's exactly what that means.
That makes sense. R. Robinson said, "Do you think the Hawks are going to be better this season?" I think so. I still got, like I said, I'm still working on that video so I could really give y'all more in depth on Jalen Johnson and Sharif Cooper. But by drafting those two kind of guys, you pretty much getting same type of players that you have in the starting lineup. Because Jalen Johnson is pretty much John Collins. Sharif Cooper is Trae Young without the offense, without the shot, really. But he could push the pace kind of like Trae. So I think the issue with the Hawks was when the starters got out and the second unit got in, the pace changed, the pace slowed down. So you kind of knew what to expect. See, now, like I said, if you're able to keep a consistent pace from the starters to the bench guys, it could make this team a lot better. So, yes, I believe they could be better. I'm not saying they're going to be number one seed in the East better, but like I said, they could be better.
I do. One thing that you have to understand too, and the reason why I say this is because you talk about one in particular, two people in particular. Well, I'll just say one. DeAndre Hopkins he's a vital part of our offense and a huge part of the defense.
Oh, you talking about DeAndre Hunter or DeAndre Hopkins?
DeAndre Hunter.
I said Hunter. What the fuck?
I said DeAndre Hunter. I got lost with the DeAndre part. I got DeAndre. DeAndre Hunter. That he's a vital part of the defense. And it's like when you look at the Bucks, like we just couldn't stop.
Giannis.
What's his name?
Chris Middleton.
Giannis. Middleton. That's it.
Yeah.
If he misses a couple of shots in a couple of games, the Hawks easily win. But they had nobody. Like Cam was coming back from an injury, and it was about too late. When they got him back, was like, But DeAndre Hunter he's a man stopper. That dude is amazing on defensive end. Like he is that dude. He is Kawhi Jr. That's what I call him. That dude was a defensive stopper. And look, man. You stop him, you good. So if like he comes back healthy, the Hawks gonna be a much better team. They're gonna be a scary team for a long time.
Okay, that I can agree with you on that one. Because DeAndre Hunter was surely missed. Because I like Kevin Huerter, but Kevin Huerter ain't stopping Chris Middleton. Too small. So, man, so. Let's see what the chat going on here. Let's see if we got some more comments. I see they in here with Trammell talking shit about about Michael Thomas and shit. so So Tony Rice said he handling that for us, so we appreciate that. I guess they said
handle a lightweight,
handle a lot. Look. I guess he said we don't need a repeat of yesterday. That's what he said.
No.
Oh, here it goes. It said Jordan Texas boy said, "Did y'all see Matt's interview and D Hall? Everyone was scared of Dean Pease and glad he's in Atlanta." I haven't seen. I actually got it saved, but I haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen it.
But he said they were scared of Dean Pease. I could imagine him coming in with that Darth Vader voice. Oh, we're gonna run a 3-4 defense.
Right.
Fuck what y'all talking about. Everybody's gonna get sacks.
Man.
Oh man.
Dean P is a guy, he doesn't say much, and you can just look at him. He just looked like a mean, no nonsense type of person. Don't talk much. You can get your shit done, you can get your stuff done, and that be it. So this isn't the first time I heard
he was on the Billy Bob Thornton side of the game.
Hey man, he is a guy that you just look at him, know he ain't about no jump. He ain't about none of that jump.
A little Falcon fan 1990 said, "What are you expecting in the preseason game Friday?" I'm gonna let Mike. I kind of said what I was gonna say about it, but I'm gonna let you get your take on that.
I just want to see the running game. I don't expect to see much from the defensive end because he's not gonna give up any secrets on the defensive end. So I don't expect them to do too much. Show a little bit of something, but I think more so the running game. I'm gonna be looking at the offensive. I'm gonna look at the offensive line and the chemistry amongst the offensive line. That's what I want to see more.
Hold on, let me put this in the camera right quick. You see that? You see that mug?
Oh God, really?
But the only reason why I'm doing this is I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Calvin Johnson, 2021 Hall of Famer.
Oh, and Derek Moore, the guy that we interviewed, he was there too.
And Derek Moore was in that thing too. Shouts out to him too, man. I know he was like a happy, proud papa.
Great guy.
Exactly. Jordan Test boy said that mug is ugly. Hey, it's ugly to you, but it's ugly to you, but it damn sure look good to me. Cause I think I looked at the schedules this year. I'm about saying college football, are they allowing the well, wait a minute, yeah, they are. So we'll see y'all at the end of the year. I know your ass talking right now. We see your ass at the end of the year. Go to my team. Cause y'all don't know I get so much shit about being a Tech fan. It ain't funny from these folks at AFN and everybody else in my family.
Man. It's hard being a Tech fan. I can't even lie to you what. Woo-wee.
Hey, but guess what? Being a Tech fan in Georgia, you know what that says? I don't follow crowds. I'm my own motherfucker. Exactly. Oh man, let's see what else. Hold on. R. Robinson said, "Fuck Texas and Oklahoma. If they go to the SEC, might as well make super conferences." Hey, don't forget, there's one more team looking to go to the SEC too. Do I need to name it?
No, I don't like it. I don't like all this super conference shit.
Basically, you're taking the fun out of as far as having conference. Because Texas and Oklahoma go to the SEC. Who the fuck gonna watch the Big 12?
And that's just
Who gonna watch that?
nobody. They are the big like. What's the
They are
point
the conference. Nobody give a damn about Baylor. TCU ain't relevant.
at all?
Exactly. They ain't talking about Clemson, talking about going to the SEC too. Like, I like shit. Y'all go right ahead. You gotta deal with y'all asses no more.
I know you hit me happy about that. Ain't got to deal with them. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. So
but
that's usually our
if
main
that
check.
happens, if that does happen, that means the team from another conference have to go replace them, and that's the thing. Like, who will replace Texas and Oklahoma? I just don't like it, man. That's just some coward crap.
They just want to be affiliated with the best conference in football.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much really what it is. Because if you get through the SEC, you have an automatic bid to go
Automatic
into the
bid. Yep.
playoffs. That's really what it comes down to. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, you want to go ahead and get to this next topic?
Oh.
The topic that's pretty much the title of the show today.
Let's
All
go.
right. So the main topic of the show, we're getting to the actual topic of the show tonight. Um, Hypocrisy of players rating or truth, which means when we're talking about players and we're comparing players. If y'all saw Mad Mike's video earlier when he was talking about how certain people will give this give excuse for one guy, but that same excuse doesn't work for another guy. Is it really a hypocrisy if you're not holding both players to the same standard? Now, as everybody know, I saw the thumbnail. Mike was talking about Matt Ryan, Patrick Mahomes, as far as offensive line played bad versus offensive line played bad, scoring 9 points to what was scoring 9 points would be for this guy. Do we really rate these players based on what we see on the field, or are we waiting on the feelings that we have for players? Because I have to reference this. The show we had Sunday, the guy was talking. He was talking out of emotion. He didn't have facts. And that's what the whole chat was getting on his ass about, because where was the fact? Why did you say this? What, like I said, what skill set differentiates why this guy is better than this guy?
Mm-hmm.
But it was one particular point that I had said was, he said Aaron Rodgers will run the ball when he has to. I asked him, why didn't Aaron Rodgers run the ball on that third down in the NFC Championship game when it was open? He said, well, you got to talk to him. Twisted Torch came with a play where Matt Ryan ran for a touchdown, and he said that was nothing. That was once in a blue moon. So where's the correlation of, is it more so feeling or is it fact? Feeling, fact. I'll get your take on that, Mike. And I won't get people's take on it in the chat too.
Yeah. So you guys, let us know if you think it's feeling or facts. Because like I said, this is why, when we allow people to come on, we always say that you guys better come with your stats, or else your ass is gonna be muted. You know what I'm saying? If you can't come up here and provide information of reason why you're saying the things behind you, and you can have it, back it up with with truth, not just facts. You gotta have something behind it. And Fitz Magic. That dude literally said that dude said because he magic. Like, he better than Matt Ryan because he magic. Like,
yeah, because the only reason
Pick Six is magic. Like,
no, because the issue was when because originally, if y'all watched it from the beginning, This guy said he could name 15 quarterbacks that were better than Matt Ryan. That was like 10 minutes into the video. 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes to the video. The damn whole stream was 2 hours and fucking 30 minutes.
He took about 30 minutes to explain why he said it.
But the thing about it was, he said he didn't say 15, but there at the chat at the beginning, it said he said 15. And the problem he said Ryan Fitzpatrick was better than Matt Ryan. Then when he got on the show, he said he was just playing. This was like an hour. This was like an hour time frame from when he said that until he got on the show.
I guess you couldn't find.
Nomad Joker said, yeah. And then dude talking about Buddy from Buffalo, Buddy from Baltimore, Buddy from Miami, Buddy from like, damn.
Buddy from here, Buddy from there, Buddy from Afghanistan, Buddy from Canada.
Oh boy, hey, Devon, he better be glad your ass wasn't in the chat yesterday. Oh my god. Hey, go back and watch the last 30 minutes. Go. Well, I said, I'll give you the time frames. If you watch that video from yesterday, start at the 2 hour mark. You're gonna see the funniest thing you've ever seen. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I want to figure out, because what a lot of these people don't know is on Twitter and on social media, when it comes to us talking about Matt Ryan and talking about, okay, we believe that he can get it done. Then you got this side over here talking about, well, he sucks. Or, well, like I said, why do y'all still follow him? Or, well, he's Stat Ryan. He can't throw the ball 50 yards down the field. But the thing is, the only thing we say is the reason why we are optimistic about Arthur Smith being here is Matt Ryan doesn't have to throw that ball 50 yards down the field. When the quarterbacks get older, what happens? They tend to shorten the passing game for them. And that's what Matt Ryan does best. He is a game manager. Ain't nothing wrong with a game manager.
I was, Reggie. I was about to cuss him out, but I was T and K-Style was already pissed. It was already pissed off. So I was like, I gotta be calm. And we can't have 3 angry people on the show at the same time.
We already set the damn stereotype back with that shit yesterday.
Right.
you heard nothing but shouting and 2 mad black guys on the damn show.
The T was about to come through the screen, bro.
Exactly.
Oh, but to answer the question whether or not is feelings or like I just think a lot of people, when it comes down to it, he said one key thing for me, which I just stopped listening after that. Like I gave him more time than I typically do when people come with absolutely no facts and stats behind it. But he told me, he was like,
that was my fault, bro, because I was waiting for him. Only reason I wanted to keep him on because he was sinking. It was sinking. It was sinking. And it got worse. He hit worse than the Titanic, bro. That shit was like, woo.
One thing that like I was like, okay, I see where he coming from now, because not only did he couldn't name any quarterbacks, and he had about an hour to even come up with it. He still couldn't come up with something. All right, so he had an hour to think about it. He gets on the show, he still couldn't do it. But that wasn't the killer for me. The killer for me was he said, y'all black, y'all should know why we don't like Matt Ryan. I was like, what did that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
That right when he said that, I said, I know exactly
where he was going with it. I knew. He said 3 things. He said, y'all black, y'all should know why we don't like him. 2, have y'all ever played football before? And 3, Y'all don't know football.
Right.
No. But like I said, these are the kind of comments we get all the time as far as when it comes to the Matt Ryan talk.
I'm sorry. This is what we talk about. These comments. Why is it you guys keep saying it, but nobody won't bring any stats behind it? You can't just be saying crap about people and you don't have any stats behind it. Show me, prove me. Right now, I will wait for you to bring the stats that say Matt Ryan sucks. I will concede the whole show to praise and worship to the feet, the ground that you walk on. Right now, somebody show me some stats to prove that Matt Ryan sucks. Please tell me. Please. Just show me that he is what elite quarterback has had we're talking about 8 years in a row with 4,000. Joe Montana has done that. Tom Brady hasn't done that. Drew Brees hasn't done that. Peyton Manning didn't do it. It's only Matt Ryan. He's done it consecutively. He's the only quarterback. So why show me right now that he is overrated with stats? Okay? Please show me. Because that's how you gauge a player's career. Whether he has the stats or he doesn't have the stats. So right now, I need the people who believes, like Bernard Jones, prove to me right now that Matt Ryan sucks. Show me a season in his 13, 14-year career that showed me that he sucks. And like I said, I will concede the show to you.
And Trammell said that Matt Ryan's a stat padding quarterback. Drew Brees had 3 straight years of 5,000 yards.
That motherfucker threw 10,000 yards in 4 years. You talking about stat padding?
And went 79 those 3 years. So he threw 15,000
yards. No, my bad.
20,000.
20. I gave him too much. I gave him too little. He threw 20,000 yards in 4 years. And you talking about you got the nerve to talk about stat padding? You sit your car down with that bull. 20,000 yards in 4 years. Who does? There ain't no quarterback ever done that. You talk about some stat padding. Man, y'all don't bump y'all head, bro.
Wait. Oh, I'm about to say, boy, don't tell me stream y'all about to start tripping again.
I didn't curse this time. I didn't curse.
You didn't cuss this time. You didn't cuss this time. But yeah, like I said, the thing is what Mike is saying so much is with the comment like that, Bernard Jones is where are you taking the comment? Where are you taking the statement? What are you talking about?
What are you basing that statement on? You can't just have us, he sucks. Don't tell me he's elite. That is elite company. Elite means elite means elite company. It's only so many quarterbacks or so many running backs or so many receivers who have accomplished this. Matt Ryan is the only quarterback in the NFL in the history of the game to have 8 years in a row over 4,000 yards. He is the only one, not Peyton Manning, not Tom Brady, not Drew Brees, not Aaron Rodgers. It's Matt Ryan. He's done that. So that is elite company. So again, show me where it's stat-wise where he's not elite.
Hey, I was gonna say with Trammell, he said Brees has a ring though. So does
No. We getting this right. We getting this right. The Saints have a ring, and Tom and Drew Brees got one of them. Okay, let's get it right.
Exactly, because if one ring is the difference between somebody being good and somebody sucks, then goddamn, Trent Dilfer must be one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever lived.
Right. Come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Come on. Preach.
Like I said, you saying Trent Dilfer is one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever lived? Are you saying Brad Johnson? Most people forget Brad Johnson was even a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Who remembers that?
Right.
I remember that because I lost money on that game.
The 85 Bears, Jim McMahon.
Jim
Come on, bro.
McMahon.
People barely remember Jim McMahon. Don't nobody remember him.
Right. So and that's kind of where Shannon Sharp was going at it a while back ago, where he's talking about people look at the ring but bypass the accomplishment, bypass the player and their impact. Because that goes, but because like I said, if we're looking at the quarterback position, we can talk about the wide receiver position. Who's the top three greatest wide receivers everybody thinks of? Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens. Out of those three, Jerry Rice is the only one that got a ring. But the thing is, if you put rings over achievements, then why isn't Lynn Swann in the top wide receivers of all time?
Come on.
Why isn't Fred Biletnikoff up there?
Ooh. Nobody give Fred Biletnikoff no credit.
Why, like I said, why isn't Rod Smith up there? Antonio Freeman.
Clarence Mathis. Do people know how many Clarence Mathis? He was the all-time leading receiver for the Falcons.
Right. Clarence Mathis is an all-time legend. Even if like I said, even if he doesn't get the respect from the national media, we know this was a gutter guy. He knew what to do when he came here. So this is because when you say a ring, like what I said, you got, like I said, now you're putting in a competition where you're gonna have to take the gold jacket off of Dan Marino. You got to take the gold jacket off of Jim Kelly. You got to take the gold jacket off of Dan Fouts, Fran Tarkenton,
Marino.
Moon. I said Marino. Yep. So
you said Marino. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we're talking about as far as the rings. Like I said, the rings add to the legend.
Add to it.
Right. But it doesn't define the legend. Because you have, like I said, people keep saying stat pattern. That's how you get in the Hall of Fame.
I've never seen a defensive tackle in the league with no sacks, in the Hall of Fame with no sacks.
Right. Exactly. So this is what we talk about as far as look at the whole body of work. You got to, and that's every position. You have to look at the body of the work. You might, like I said, and somebody put a name up there. Why isn't Michael Irvin always in that top 5?
Right.
He got 3
2
rings.
Super Bowls. He got 3 Super Bowls. Nobody say he's the greatest of all time. He got more than Jerry Rice, if I'm not mistaken.
Could be.
Or about the same.
Right.
I need to look at that.
So yeah. And Beetleborg here said Jim Kelly lost 4 of them things. He lost 4 of them things in a row.
He's still a Hall of Famer.
He don't get as much flack as Matt Ryan. If Matt Ryan would have lost 4 Super Bowls in a row, y'all the motherfucker that y'all had a firing squad waiting on him when he got out the damn stadium. Let's be real. Y'all had a firing squad. Y'all had some Molotov cocktails, throwing them at his car. Y'all gonna say fuck his kids and all that shit. That's exactly what y'all would do. But and then that's what we said. And then we look at Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, great career. What happened? No rings. Never been to the Super Bowl. But are we saying that Phillip Rivers is overrated? Of course, Trammell would get him a firing squad. The only thing they could fire up is some goddamn grill with some motherfucking crab legs on them and shit. But that's what I'm saying. And even I could use the Saints for example. I could use Aaron Brooks for example. He's not elite, but for that franchise, he made an impact for that franchise for a little bit of the time that he did play. Does that mean he was a terrible quarterback? No. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Here you go. He said if man would have lost for Atlanta, they'd have burned Atlanta to the ground.
Again.
Okay? Exactly. Yeah. Hey, he was terrible for y'all, but he was good for us. That's why I said that. Let's see.
Boy.
Yeah, man. This kind of comment you really don't hear often. But he said all Hall of Famers aren't the same though. Jim Kelly can't touch Joe Montana. It's levels. I like, by the way, Mad Mike. Hey, and that's the thing. We're not saying there's not levels. But the thing is, you cannot knock his accomplishments, regardless if there's a ring involved with it or not. But at the end of the day, Joe Montana still, remember, a Super Bowl ring is a team achievement. Peyton Manning would not have won that first Super Bowl without that defense. He wouldn't have won his second Super Bowl without that defense. Patrick Mahomes would not have won his first Super Bowl without that defense, without that running game. Actually, Damian Williams should have won the Super Bowl MVP, the Super Bowl the Chiefs won. So, like I said, everything works together. The offensive line protects the quarterback. The offensive line opens holes for the lane. The quarterback throws the football. If the quarterback ain't got time to throw the football, the wide receivers are no good. The defensive line has to attack the offensive line to get to the quarterback, which allows the linebackers to flow, which allows the secondary to cover. It all works in one, bro. The punter has to switch field position. The kicker has to make kicks. Yeah. Y'all remember John? Everybody was about to shit on John Elway before he won his Super Bowl.
He was Matt Ryan. He was Matt Ryan before Matt Ryan.
He was 0-2 in the Super Bowl. And then 1997 came and they got Terrell Davis, and all of a sudden they won 2 in a row.
Bill Romanowski and those guys up front.
Steve Atwater, all them boys. They had a team. They needed a dominant running back. And they got it in Terrell Davis. Mile high salute. 2 years in a row. Back to back. So, yeah. Let's see what people say. Okay, Brian. People said Nick. Yeah, they literally said Nick Foles is one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever lived because he has a ring. You can't do that.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Because if the ring was that important, he wouldn't have got cut by the Eagles. Not even the year afterward.
How you going to win the Super Bowl to get cut? Not even a whole 2 years later.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here we go right here. This is another one. Hold on. Wait a minute. That wasn't it. Terrell Hatt said most quarterbacks wouldn't have won a ring without defense being dominated. Ask Russell Wilson. Malcolm Smith won the Super Bowl MVP that year. The Seahawks won the Super Bowl.
Do people remember that?
Right.
Y'all say they just won the Super Bowl. That's all you say.
Right.
But Um, it come down to it. Um, when we say is levels to this, you can't compare, a quarterback to this quarterback. Um, of course you can. Of course you can, because not every quarterback has certain defenses, certain offenses, certain running games, certain offensive linemen, certain, coaches. Why the hell we can't compare? Nobody has the same things. Only ESPN put this thing in y'all head. It's like it's it's a taboo subject to say that anybody is greater than Tom Brady. Why? Tom Brady has had so many things, positive and negative. These guys benefited from cheating. They were punished for it. They were dealt with it on multiple occasions. He had one of the greatest defensive minds at head coach in Bill Belichick. I would give Bill Belichick that. He's had a competent offensive coordinator. He's had a running game. He's had a good offensive line. He's had a tremendous a front seven on defensive side of the ball. You go to San Francisco. He had Jerry Rice. Joe Montana had Jerry Rice.
Roger Craig.
He had, you know what I'm saying? He had Ronnie Lott. He had all these guys. So why is it that when we try to compare what those guys have, and then we say that Matt Ryan doesn't have that, is only negative on Matt Ryan's part? He's supposed to do it all, but when we try to say that Tom Brady had this and he had that, and Matt Ryan hasn't had a steady coaching staff, he hasn't had a steady running game, he hasn't had a steady defense. Why is it only negative when we try to say it's for Matt Ryan? Aaron Rodgers has had, for the most of his career, he's only had one head coach. So why is it always a negative for Matt Ryan? Then you try to compare, even when you look at Peyton Manning, and Peyton Manning is my GOAT. He still had Joseph Adai. He had Edgerrin James, Dallas Clark. He's had Marvin Harrison,
Reggie
Wayne. Why is it Brandon Stokely? All of these guys, Jacob Tammy. You know what I'm saying? He's had all of these guys. Why is it only negative when Matt Ryan? Oh, he had Julio. Julio ain't in the Hall of Fame yet. He's gonna be there. We don't even know if Roddy White gonna be in the Hall of Fame. We know that Tom Brady is gonna have Gronkowski in the Hall of Fame. Gronk is a Hall of Famer. Teddy Bruschi, William McGinnis,
Ty Law,
Ward,
Vince Wilfork,
Lloyd Malloy, all these dudes, Rodney Harrison. These are some great players. So why is it that Matt Ryan always get beat down for having good players and all the quarterback we just named? You know how many good receivers Aaron Rodgers had?
Donald Driver, Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams, Jermichael Phillips,
Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb, he's come
Martellus Bennett.
That's it. He's had some wonderful players. So again, why is it off limits when we try to compare other teams and what they've had versus Matt Ryan? It's not. That's what we're talking about, the hypocrisy when it comes down to the players. This is why we having this show.
Right. Even when we talk about Patrick Mahomes, you got Tyreek Hill, you got Travis Kelce. Like I said, they did have Sammy Watkins. You got Clyde Hilaire back there.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Jones, Honey Badger.
The guy with Cleveland right now. What is his name? The running back.
Oh, Kareem Hunt.
Kareem.
Oh,
these are some great players.
Hey, Utah Sports reminded one for Green Bay. Greg Jennings.
Greg Jennings, come on, bro. These are some
Let's go.
elite. These are some elite receivers, bro.
Let's go to Ben Roethlisberger, Hines
Oh
Ward,
my gosh.
Plaxico Burress, Santonio Holmes,
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Brown,
Antoine DeLeo.
Antoine Randall L., Jerome Bettis, Willie Parker,
Heath Miller.
Heath Miller, and we ain't even talk about that defense with Troy Polamalu, Joey Porter, LeVar Kirkland, Casey Hampton, Brad.
Mm-hmm.
What wasn't
Come
that?
on,
Brett
bro.
Keever,
Preach.
Ike Taylor,
Ryan Clark, all those dudes. Ryan Clark was a solid. He was a solid safety.
Right. So the thing
And we
is,
didn't even talk about Baltimore. Let's not even talk about Baltimore, the weapons that they had. Whew, boy, come on.
talking about 2012 team.
2012, 2011, not 2011, but the 2001, the 2010, the 2008.
Now, if you're talking about that 2000 team, all them weapons was on defense. Offensively, they had Shannon Sharp on the back of his career and Jamal Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're talking about Baltimore 2012,
Le'Veon Bell, I forgot about Le'Veon Bell.
Right. So, like I said, and don't forget that Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line was one of the best offensive lines in the game at that time.
I just saw a stat with Alan Faneca. This dude had like
four holding calls in a 13-year career.
4.
You can't get fired in that.
Bro, come on, man. We got to stop the hypocrisy.
Right. Hold on. We got a $4.99 super chat from
$4.99. Holla.
Y'all make sure. $4 holla. $4.99. Holla. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Ricondo. He's a Falcon content creator himself. Just recently started. So make sure y'all show him some love on his channel. He said, coaching matters too. Look at our coaching. Bill Cowher, Bill Belichick, Tony Dungy. The fuck we gotta say? And when you say that Baltimore 2012 team, remember that 2012 team? Anquan Bolden, Willis McGahee. Wasn't Ricky Williams on that team too?
Which team?
No. That 2012 Ravens team. Was he on that team? They didn't really see the thing about that 2012 team. Like, even when people say Joe Flacco had a great playoff run, you have to remember special teams and defense led that team to the Super Bowl. Joe Flacco, all he had to do was manage the game. He had the strong arm, but all he had to do was manage. Because you saw after that Super Bowl, he reverted back to Joe Flacco and got his ass cut out.
Right.
So.
Yeah, 2011. Yeah, he was with them in 2011.
Okay. Right. So, only thing we say is, Ty Dolla said Ray Rice. Ray Rice was on that team.
Oh man,
that was the other running back I was thinking about. Ray Rice. Yeah, man. Got, like I said, if you have a standard, don't shit on this guy for having good players, but then the only differences you're talking about as a ring is, you think about it. You said Julio Jones. Only names they really bring up is Julio Jones, Tony Gonzalez, and Roddy White. The only 3 names they bring up.
They never bring up Grady, even though Grady is a great player. They never bring up Grady.
Right. But all these other players, and hell, you can even look at Russell Wilson when he won the Super Bowl. Legion of Boom says everything.
That man got 3 Hall of Famers on one defense. Probably 4.
He got 5 of them.
Even KJ Wright. I can say KJ.
Okay. Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner, KJ White, Michael Bennett.
Yeah.
That's 6 right there. And don't forget the guy that was the engine on that team was Marshawn Lynch. Beast Mode was the engine of that team.
Come on. Again,
So
why is it that Matt Ryan gets so much hate when other teams have so much more than what he's been given? He hasn't been given what they got.
Right.
I mean, we can go back to the San Francisco 49ers, bro. And they are just their recent run. That defense was loaded, bro.
Richard Sherman, Nick Bosa,
Buckner, the four
Buckner, Solomon Thomas, Fred Warner. You talking about the first Super Bowl? You talking about the recent one?
Nah,
the first one. Oh, the first. Lord, the first one. You talking about Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman?
Yeah.
You talking about Alden Smith?
Come on, man. That team was
Frank
like,
Gore.
It didn't matter which one, both of them. Like, they
Colin
were loaded. Frank Gore.
Dude, Frank Gore alone offensively. Vernon Davis.
Come on, bro. Why is it that Matt Ryan gets so much hate? This is what we're talking about. You go from team to team that made the playoffs, and none of these guys get as much hate for having players like Matt Ryan.
Right.
Every time Matt Ryan doesn't have these guys on he doesn't have it like they have it.
Right. And I say this with Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis was my favorite linebacker in the league.
Oh, I love some Pat Willis, bro.
I love Pat. Pat Willis was Ray Lewis, but faster. That's all he was. He was Ray Lewis, but faster. He would hit your ass like a defensive lineman. Ray would hit you like a D lineman. Patrick would really hit your ass like a defensive lineman. That boy came in with a club on his hand and was wrecking havoc.
And I just saw Joe, not Joe, but Jesse Tucker was talking about this on Atlanta Sports Unlimited, where we're saying he's ranked in the top 3. He's the top 3 in overall tackles in the NFL history, and this guy still isn't in the Hall of Fame. He's ranked number 3, and he's not in the Hall of Fame. How does that happen? How are you the top 3 tackle guys in the history of the game, and you're not in the Hall of Fame?
I could throw another name that's not in the Hall of Fame yet. And this guy right here was one of the most durable linebackers that ever played the game. And that's
I know you're going.
London Fletcher.
Yep.
He never missed a game in 16 years. When the last time you seen any player do that? With over 1,700, what was it? Over 1,700 tackles. Like if y'all look up Ray Lewis's number and London Fletcher's numbers, they're pretty much identical. The only difference is London Fletcher never missed games. Ray Lewis missed some seasons. And Patrick Willis will be in the Hall of Fame. So just letting y'all know he will be in that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
But Jussie Tucker better be in that bitch first. I'm telling you that now. See, these folks didn't know we knew some actual football. They thought we was just Falcons.
No, no. We some historians, okay?
Right. Exactly. And R. Chapman came in here. He said, Arthur Blank is approaching 80. We ain't talking about no closed window close. Well, nah. He like, hell no. To the no. Yeah. And Miami Dolphins defense of the early 2000s. Shit, that defense was nasty as fuck. They had no quarterback. They had no quarterback. I asked Falcon fans that don't like Matt Ryan, would you rather have Jay Fielder? No, the hell you won't.
No.
Bruh, they had Jason Taylor, Zach Thomas, Patrick Surtain,
Hey,
Sam
yep.
Madison, Brock Marion.
That's a
Then they added Adewale Agunlie to that thing later on.
Yep.
Bruh. And all they needed was a quarterback. See, and the issue and the problem was too, and a lot of people don't know this. Drew Brees was actually supposed to have been a Dolphin.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a Dolphin, and he
but the
I
shoulder.
think he failed like a physical or something like that. He failed a physical, and they didn't want to sign him.
Right. Because Nick Saban was the coach of the Dolphins at the time. He didn't want to take a chance on Drew Brees because of his shoulder, so they went with Dante Culpepper instead. Hey, you see how that worked out? Hold on, man. Hold on. Bernard comes with the $4.99 super chat. $4.99. Holla. He said, Matt Ryan's the best quarterback in Falcons history, and I'll always have love for him, but I said what I said, fellas.
It don't matter what you said. We appreciate the $4.99, but you still wrong. You still ain't providing. No, don't try to deflect. I want the stats. I've heard this before. We are veterans when we talk about Matt Ryan. We've heard every excuse. You was good until you said the butt part. It's always a butt to Matt Ryan.
Every time you hear a butt, it's like, oh, what the fuck? What's the true intention here?
Give me the stats and give me the facts. Okay? We truly appreciate you, bro. But I want the stats. You can't. I know you can't because there is none. Outside of your opinion, you have nothing to stand on. He's debunked everything. You said he couldn't get to the Super Bowl. He did that. You said he couldn't get to the NFC Championship. He did that. You said he would never win a game. He did that. You said he would never win the MVP. He did that. Right now, he's in the top 10 all time in passing yards. He's done that. What else does he have to do to shut you guys up?
He's going to have the cure for the COVID-19. That's what he's going to have to do. But Fred Moore here said the Dolphins was my team in Madden 2005. Hell yeah. Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams, goddamn. Boy, I remember. Y'all remember playing the first NFL Street, right? And tell me Ricky Williams wasn't the number one running back you always went and got. That motherfucker was too fast and he was too powerful. This before he went on the smoking side of the game.
Oh man.
Hey, G-Town Baller said in Tyree's voice, what else do you want from me? Oh my God. Oh man. Yeah. So my question, and I'm gonna ask a question really to the I'm gonna ask it to the chat. So me and Mike kind of know the answer to this. So if your favorite quarterback went through at least 5 offensive coordinators, 4 head coach. Well, let me see. At least 3 head coaches, 5 offensive coordinators. Remember, 5 different systems with a defense that can't stop nobody. Because even when we talk about that D-block defense, they didn't stop no. They just stopped people from scoring, which is a good thing. But outside of that 1 year, think about that. 5 offensive coordinators. Wall got head coaching jobs after they tenure here at the Falcons. 3 head coaches, 5 different systems, and a defense that can't stop nobody. Because I haven't seen a quarterback win like that. You just be lucky that dude. You be lucky that dude ain't get murdered out here in the league with that kind of line like that.
Right. All right.
So hey, so what's it gonna be? Like I said, if you go, like the only thing we're saying is, are you going to admit that you're using emotion, or are you using fact? Look at this. Matt Ryan dragged the defense that was trash to a Super Bowl.
Bro, we was like, I think we was like ranked like 28th or 25 in the league or something crazy like that.
We was 26th in the league in total defense.
When this man dragged this damn team to a Super Bowl.
Exactly. So like I said, if you're going to judge one quarterback that way, you got to have the same standards for everybody. That's all we saying.
And this comment by G-Town, this comment by G-Town Ball, I want to get to that one too.
Okay, he said they thought about shutting Matt Ryan down one season the way he was getting hit up. Yeah, that was wasn't that like 3 years ago?
Yeah, that's before we got Caleb McGarry. That's when we got Caleb McGarry, and it went out and got Caleb McGarry.
Chris
they signed Jamon Brown and the other dude, Carpenter. Because the season, because we got it was like 15 or 16 sacks. It was back to back. It was the Pittsburgh game, and then the game after that, Pittsburgh, he got sacked like 7 or 8 times, and then the next game with the Bucks, he got sacked. It was like 3 games. It was 3 games in a row.
Yeah, it was the Steelers, it was the Bucks, and the Saints. He got sacked like 20 times in those 3 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they was like, they was about to shut his ass down. They was literally about to shut him down because he was getting hit so much. So I don't want to hear nothing about the Chiefs' offensive line didn't do a job, bro. We ain't do shit the whole season.
Then you have to also remember the Chiefs' offense is not a downfield offense. Mm-hmm. Even though he can throw the ball downfield, that's on broken plays. But if you're talking about the structure of the Kansas City offense, it's a gimmick. It's a short passing offense. Because if you notice, Tyreek Hill gets a lot of his passes running drag routes, running short little curl routes. Mm-hmm. Travis Kelce got the hook routes in the zone, and they running screens with him. Mm-hmm. He's running out routes coming out the backfield. Mm-hmm. So that's where we talk about the creative aspect of the offense. The offense has to be creative. You got to be able to use those mismatches.
Oh, whoa. I hope to God. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord. What's wrong?
I got to check something real fast. It's going to be totally off topic, but I need to check something.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. But.
Oh, wow. Yo. Your boy Bray Wyatt just tweeted something out.
Oh,
you can't kill it. You can't kill it.
You said,
wait. Bray Wyatt, he just tweeted something out. You can't kill it. Yo. I'm sorry. We huge wrestling fans. All right.
Whoa.
It says, my gosh. Yo.
It says,
man, look. I'm sorry, people. We're huge wrestling fans, and Bray Wyatt just tweeted something out. And if you don't know, SummerSlam is right around the corner.
He said, you can't kill it.
You can't kill it, bro. I'm sorry.
It looked like a new mask, too.
Yeah, it looked like a new mask. So, whew. Wow. I'm gonna just keep it like that. No, I know
somebody,
I said it
somebody
like
said,
y'all. I know.
somebody
I
said, damn
know.
it. He like, I'm afraid I got some bad news.
I don't know. Again, Ty Dollar. I don't know what it means. All I know is Wyatt ain't trying to quit, and they don't messed up your green screen. Cam, what's going on?
The hell? Oh shit! God damn! I'm about to say, damn! I'm about to say, look, I'm about to say,
Hey, he about to pull him.
go. I ain't know what the hell you were talking about. Like, what the fuck? Oh, no, like I said, I'm just looking at something else too.
Yeah.
Just try to see what was trending. I guess the main thing goddamn trending in sports is Michael Thomas, as usual. Um, the fuck, Joe Buck.
Joe Buck.
Whoa, wait, whoa.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is really off topic.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna read this out here, and this is gonna be way off topic. This is gonna be something y'all ain't you go. Yeah. Ty Dolla said the Fiend cover for K Style. I'm saying that I did all you hear is all of a sudden, if you see a glove got me in a Madam McCall talking about pain, you already know where it's coming from.
Oh man.
But but this is interesting right here because it's talking about I gotta read into it. They said an alleged victim of Jeffrey Epstein files a lawsuit against Prince Andrew, accusing the 61-year-old royal of sexually abusing her while she was under the age of 18.
I see why Harry got the hell on. I see why his ass got the hell on. That motherfucker said, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Y'all home.
I'm
getting the hell on.
Bruh.
Hey, look. The hell with y'all. I'm getting the hell on, boy.
Hey, look, Key Quinn said, where that guy from the bluff at? What buddy from the 20 at?
Buddy from 20 at?
Oh, we don't know. Hey, if y'all see about 17 thumbs down, just know he probably got 17 accounts to thumb down everything we do.
And we got all his friends to thumb down that video.
Lee.
Hey, man, we just ad-libbing right now.
Boy, Harry got the hell on when he did.
He got the hell on when he did. He like,
Harry got on. You like, hey,
I ain't seen nothing.
Hey, look, we got the first one. Buddy from Buffalo. All right. Hey, look. Everybody put your hashtag favorite. When you put your favorite quarterback, you got to put hashtag Buddy from whoever team you got. I want to see that.
Oh,
Buddy
man.
from Atlanta.
Buddy from the Saints.
Buddy from New Orleans. Buddy from Tampa Bay. There you go. We got one right here. There you go. Buddy from Atlanta.
Oh my goodness.
Prove it said hashtag no receipt. Mr. Lee said Buddy from the Ravens.
Oh my goodness. But y'all wildin', man.
Hey, look, Reggie C2K said Buddy from the Bucks. Hey, I'm about to say that's what y'all got to do. Hey, he set the new hashtag for Atlanta Falcons. So every time y'all name y'all favorite quarterback, y'all can't put the name of the quarterback. You gotta say Buddy from the team. Like Beetleborg said, Buddy from the Browns. There you go. I'm waiting on Cartier Walker to come in. I ain't seen him in a while. Said, buddy from Tampa.
Yeah, with the diamonds in them. I don't know why I always got that Biggie verse when I see that thing.
He said it could have been worse. He could have said, "Old boy from San Diego."
Oh boy, y'all wild.
Boy, we took a funny segment from one show. Hey, look at Ghost Pepper. He said, "Buddy from the London Silly Nannies."
Oh my goodness. Oh God.
Oh boy.
Hey,
I'm about to say, y'all, Miss Maggie is in the chat. Like I said, make sure y'all subscribe to the Sultry Seconds channel. Y'all make sure y'all give her some roses. I know y'all asses will give her some roses too.
Oh my God.
We're not gonna end the program until y'all give Miss Maggie T some roses. Y'all got the hashtag. So go ahead. Jarvis said, I told y'all to, hold on, we got some more. Roddy Brown said, buddy from Chicago. Reggie C2K said, buddy from the Steelers. Oh Lord. Cartier Walker said, buddy from the XFL. I'm telling you, boy, we about to milk this, bro. I'm milking this.
Oh my God.
Brian People said, buddy from Boston College.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Boy, if he
I don't.
Boy. Oh man, bro. We were all right, man.
Well, y'all got my signs clear as hell right by now, boy.
Hey, this is the Q&A portion. Y'all go ahead and ask some more questions. And like I said, we're gonna give you about another 5 to 7 minutes for questions, and then
the replacements. That man said a buddy from College Park. Really?
That boy used to say, buddy from the USFL. We got buddy from
NFL Europe. Wow, you wilding with that one,
bro. You showing your age there, bro? Because I remember NFL Europe.
A lot of people don't remember that NFL Europe.
NFL Europe. Hey, that's where a lot of the NFL player bus had to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God,
man!
And like I said, the questions don't have to be just Falcons. It can be whatever team that you may be. Like I said, Trammell can ask questions about the Saints. Carter can ask questions about Buccaneers. Whoever team is, you can ask questions right here. Look at Trammell here trying to recruit. Ain't got enough paper bags down there, man.
You gonna have a couple more because your boy about to tell everything. That man about to call it. Y'all gonna need the FBI to protect Michael Thomas because he about to tell on every damn body. He about to tell everything, bro. He about to be with that Charleston White. That motherfucker been telling everybody, bro.
Oh God.
About the Charleston White, he about to tell on everybody.
Hey, what Cat Williams said when they were talking about the Michael Vick trial, how everybody ready to stand up and snitch on him, everybody. hey, little Beetleborn said, buddy from NFL Blitz.
Oh my goodness!
If somebody would have came out and said, "Buddy from NFL Game Day '98," boy, I'd have been laughing my ass off. Like, oh Lord,
oh man, that man might be Tekashi 6ix9ine, y'all whole organization, bro.
They gonna call him Michael Thomas 96.
Oh what?
Lord have mercy.
I don't know what this show going. I don't know what is it.
We don't know what the hell going on. God damn it.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
hold on.
man.
I got a question here. Cartier Walker.
Oh,
Hold on. Hold on. What's it? Damn, Buddy from Tampa. Billboard said Buddy from Game Day 99. Oh, shit.
Game Day
Oh, you get this
99.
question.
Ain't that the ESPN? At what that was the ESPN football game? The Game Day 99?
No, ESPN. It was ESPN football.
Yeah.
It used to be NFL 2K. Then they moved it to NFL football.
Okay.
And then they brought back NFL 2K. Okay,
Oh
Cartier Walker says, "Who are your favorite players from the 3 rival teams? That's Panthers, Bucks, Saints." Okay, I'm only gonna name 2 from each of them, and this is gonna be some non-biased stuff. Players I like. And I'm gonna start with the Buccaneers. The number 1 guy I like on y'all team is Devin White. Why? I like them flash forward linebackers. 2, and Vita Vea, because we got to represent for the big boys. Without Vita Vea, that defense was not going to win a title. Was not going to win a Super Bowl without Vita Vea. But I like Devin White, though. Saints, I'm going to throw some Saints players in. I'm going to give them some love on this one, too. I like Alvin Kamara. And this one's going to shock a lot of people here. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. That's going to shock a lot of people. And the Panthers.
You like crap starters. You love people that start crap, so that don't surprise me at all. You love that.
All right. Then I'll go with the Panthers. Because we're talking about teams right now. So I'm going to go with the Panthers. Let's see. Panthers. I'm going to throw Patrick Chan in there. And if y'all still had Luke Kuechly, I'd definitely throw him in there. But y'all ain't got him no more. So Patrick Chan and Christian McCaffrey, that's really all I could think of with those 2. Hassan Riddick is cool, but I think Patrick Chan and I actually did a stream on this. Like Patrick Chan is one of those guys you really have to watch out for. He's pretty much like Thomas Davis, like they used to have. So, but dude said, "Am I crazy to like Cam Jordan?" What do you feel?
All he doing run that damn mouth. Well, look, ain't tough. He ain't tough. All he do is cry. Every time he don't get his way, he start crying.
Right.
He's go head straight to Twitter crying. Y'all didn't do this. Y'all missed the call, and we didn't do this. The referee tripped me up, and you didn't see him. He's a damn crybaby.
Oh, King Quest, no, you didn't. I actually got this game at the house right now.
Joe Montana
football. Wow. The intro is the greatest thing ever because every time the game come on, like, din, 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 din. Every time I say, "Welcome to Joe Montana football," he do like this. If the song come on, he does. Oh man. The Nation said, doing any film review on preseason games. We could. Just as far as looking at play developments and stuff and see what we like on certain plays. I'll be down for that. Because I think a lot of people kind of poo-poo on preseason, like, well, preseason ain't worth nothing. So this is where you get all the kinks out. Because if you know, all the great teams really don't win in the preseason. It's just all about working the kinks out.
Where players and how you're going to utilize players and whatnot.
Right. Look, he said Cam Jordan is not in nobody's top nothing but the Saints.
Man, look, man, that man get a lot of cleanup sacks, and he pick on a lot of right tackles. Like right tackles is they're not even the best pass protector. A lot of teams don't even like to put a tight end on right tackle. So he picking on guys that's like not even the best tackle. He's going against the second best tackles on a team's offensive line. So it's like if he played on the left side more or on the right side more, defensive right side, then I can say he's an elite pass rusher. He's not an elite pass rusher. He's very good at what he does, and that's bull rushing and getting sacks when they need him. So I wouldn't necessarily say he's a great pass rusher, but he's one of those guys who is very effective at what he's asked to do. He's asked to take on the right tackle. Y'all don't really move him around, but when he goes against Jake Matthews, he doesn't get those sacks. As soon as he go over to Caleb McGarry, he eats Caleb McGarry for lunch. He eats everybody else for lunch on the right side. So is he really a great pass rusher? I can't really say that. Is he efficient? Absolutely. He's one of the most efficient defensive linemen in the game. But when I'm talking about, great defensive linemen, you got to be able to go on both sides of the line. I get that from Justin Houston. I get that from Von Miller. I got that from Johnny Abraham. Like Johnny Abraham, it don't matter what he was, what side he was gonna get after the quarterback. Like that's what I call great pass rushers. When you play on one side, Michael Strahan, it don't matter what Michael Strahan was at, he was gonna get after the quarterback.
Michael Strahan, that boy had the powers of the gap too. That's how he was able to get there, get in the backfield. Boy, he's like, hey everybody, boom, right there, Joe Bay. Twisted Torch TV, y'all show him some love. What it do, T? And yes, if y'all really want to see what happened yesterday, T and I was pissed. We went the fuck off.
Oh man,
T went off on the thugging side. I went off on the philosophical side. But we both was ready.
He was with it, bro. He was with it, bro. He was with it.
Exactly. Hell no. Oh man. Boy. So we're gonna go ahead and wind it down for the night. Cause boy, we appreciate y'all joining in. Like I said, hopefully we made your Monday night a very plentiful one. Make sure y'all had a good time watching the show. This is what we try to do. We try to give you the best content we got, try to give you the best topics we got. As you see, we're not just Falcons football talkers. We talk all sports. We talk the philosophical side of it. We talk the mental side, the emotional side. So go ahead, Mike. I'm gonna let you go ahead and start it off. Start off the closing.
Everybody do themselves a favor and tell your mama, tell your dad that you love them. Your brother, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, your best friend. Tell everybody that you love them because you never know when it'll be the last time that you speak to them. Cherish every day, every moment. Here at AFN, you guys are more than just friends and followers. Y'all are family. We do everything for y'all, man. Like all the comments, we answer comments. We sit here and act goofy as hell every day just to help entertain you guys. So we definitely appreciate everybody. Like Dwayne, I don't know how is that Bodle or Batty? I can't even damn read that. I don't know. I'll just say Bodie. What's up, AFN? Looks like the competition is heating up. AO Pitts, Low Hawk, Huntley will be taking it to the next level come Friday. By the way, the last name is pronounced Body. Okay.
Dwayne
Body. All right, cool.
Hold on.
We
Twister
definitely
said he
appreciate
got a
you.
question. He
Mm-hmm.
said Twister said he got a question. God damn, boy, what a question at?
What we talking about?
You talking about he can't let that. You talking about he can't let the hater slide. um, oh, hold on. Tony Wright said, "What's your take on fourth round pick Darren Hall possibly winning that dime spot?"
He ain't winning. He ain't winning that spit. He's a project. Haven't heard much on him. They're gonna bring him along slowly. He probably one of those future guys that they kind of because Isaiah Oliver, if I'm not mistaken, his contract could be up, as well as a couple of other guys. I'm thinking Fourier's contract is coming up soon, I believe. I think it's coming up for negotiation. So he'll be looking for a new contract. So like he'll be one of those guys like they can, start developing now. So if Isaiah Oliver doesn't pan out the way that a lot of people think, like myself, think he can, but I don't think you'll see much. I think he'll be a special teams guy. But the Falcons are low. A lot of people got to realize like Fabian Moreau is a very good corner, but he just played with a team. It's just like you're not gonna get a lot of respect from Washington. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get no respect from Washington. So now he's over with a team that's gonna get a little bit more TV time playing against the Bucks and the Saints. Like you're gonna get a lot of TV time, so everybody gonna really get to see what Moreau is.
My bad. Says nobody did their homework. I want to hit this one up. He said Facebook user said y'all pulled me through when my father passed away in February. True AFN family.
Yes, sir. That's what we talk. That's what we talk about, man.
Mm-hmm.
Be there to help. That's what we here for.
Okay. So here go T with the question. He said, "Can the Falcons defense win games more than the offense with Dean Pease and these fast, athletic defense?" Yes. All it takes is one play. That's all it takes is one play.
Gotta get off the field on third down. You can give up all the yards. You can be 30th, 20th, and passing defense. But if you get off the field on third down when you need them most, we keep saying I can care less about being a top 5 defense. I don't care because we saw in the Super Bowl when San Francisco needed a stop, their defense could not do a damn thing. So do I care about a top 5? No. I don't care about none of that. You got to get timely stops. So the Falcons, even if they rank in 20, but they continually get timely stops, I'm happy.
All right. Hey, I want to go ahead and show them something right quick. If y'all haven't did, I know most of y'all ain't did y'all homework like I told y'all to, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all right now. The Russians have a new way of playing basketball. Are y'all ready to see this basketball? I'm about to show y'all a video here. Hold on. Let's go ahead and share it right quick.
That dude here. I know he was doing something.
Hey, they better be glad I didn't. Hey, look, I'm about to say they better be glad I didn't give them the video of the art of dirty dancing. I still ain't showed them that shit yet. They don't want to see that. Trust me. Y'all don't want to see that. Okay. We're going to share it. All right. Let me go ahead and full screen it. Look at this shit.
Really tackling each other on the damn. What is this?
Dude, this shit is funny as hell, bro.
They over there hooking
Dude
on
ain't
each other.
dribbling.
That man just Billy the Billy shoe played that man on the ground.
Look at this man. Hey, so what do y'all? Yes, Chisel the Dollars went insane on this. This how I got into it. Dude, look at this shit.
Oh my god.
Woo!
That motherfucker gonna crack his skull on that damn hard ass.
What did? Steph Curry with the 3. What is? Show hand down. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Man, I knew you was gonna do it. I knew you was doing something over there.
Oh man, hold on. Cardiac Walker gave a suggestion. He said, y'all should add another segment on Thursday called Throwback NFL where we chop it up about them, etc. Actually, we kind of do the throwback stuff. I kind of actually do the throwback stuff. I mean, it's just throwback Falcons, but if people leave suggestions, I could do throwback whatever as well. That's why we always say hashtag 6man, whether it be on Mike's channel, whether it be on my channel or
It
AFL.
don't matter anywhere.
Anything, any topic, any team, any sport, whatever. At the end of the day, I got to show y'all I'm more than just Atlanta Falcon football. Oh man, look at this shit. Dwayne Body said, they all be thrown off the court. Boy, dude. Bro, basically,
rock bottom on the.
they had one where they threw the guy against the wall. I'm like, bro, Proven said MMA, WWE, wrestling, hoop ball. All right, man. Like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Like I said, you make sure you subscribe to not only Mad Mike's channel if you're not already on there. Atlanta Falcon Nation. We on the road to 2K. So we appreciate y'all if y'all like, share these videos to people that you know that might not be subscribed to Atlanta Falcon Nation. Let them see what we're talking about. And also subscribe to Just Kstylz channel. I'm on the road to 400 myself. 36 away from that. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that's already subscribed. I appreciate everybody that's watching. Like I said, we trying to get these numbers up. We trying to get the algorithm up here so more people can watch us. Also, subscribe to Just Jew Talk, to Jew Talk Sports, Twisted Torch TV, Maggie's Sultry Seconds, Miss Maggie T. And if you're on the Twitch side of the game, subscribe to Just J Rock TV. And also I'm gonna end it on it like this. R.I.P. I'm gonna put the comment up here. Bobby Bowden.
Yep.
My dad was a Florida State fan, so he know about Bobby Bowden.
Peter Bull, not Peter Bull, whatever. Peter Ward.
Peter Ward, Derek Brooks, Ron Simmons. Yeah.
Ron Simmons.
Dang. Yeah, him.
Dang. Yep. Dang.
Exactly. So we appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, catch the playback if you're just tuning in. Oh yeah, also Deion Sanders. How do we forget that? Yep. So if you're catching it at the end, y'all make sure y'all watch the playback. Just like at AFN, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home.
You gotta get the hell out of here.
Yo!
Yo.
Deuces.